Hey y'all, it's me Nini. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be making some Taiwanese popcorn chicken my way, some purple yams, and some smoky soy garlic edamame. Started off by poking up these purple yams as well as cutting the ends off. Side note though, I don't eat too many purple yams or ube. Yes, I know there's a difference. Thank you, internet. Y'all taught me that. But I was really caught off guard by how fluorescent purple these yams are, and then the different stages of purple I went through in the cook process. I'm really loving these, and considering the fact that I'm trying to unbig my back, I'm definitely gonna be having these in my diet. I'm not on a diet, but in my diet more often. Anyways, once those was all poked up, ends cut off, I tossed those in that boiling water, let that boil until my knife was able to glide through no problem. Then I went ahead and grabbed my chicken that I had cut clean and marinated up to the side, chicken thighs with the skin on. I was marinating that in some Shaoxing wine, some soy sauce. Then I went ahead and grabbed some granulated garlic as well as some onion powder. After that, I also did add in some Chinese five spice. This blend, because I can't taste the nutmeg too much and we don't like nutmeg over here, some cayenne pepper, and some white pepper. Again, I said I was doing this my way, and that's because one, I didn't have no ginger, dry or fresh, so I had to exclude that. But I re-upped on ginger, so I'm not tripping. And I don't like to fry this with egg just because I feel like it gets too chewy, so excluded that as well. Once my flour and my oil was flour was ready, oil was heating up. Took me a quick buzzball break. Shout out Buzzball. Lime margarita ones hit. They is definitely my favorite. Waited till my oil heated up though before I tossed in my first batch of chicken. Yes, I said my first batch because it took me hella long to fry this chicken. I probably did it like 4 to 5 batches. And by the time I was over with, I decided that I'm not frying no more chicken for the rest of the year. But considering the fact that I am trying to unbig my back, it's whatever because I'm done with it. But yes, tossed in that first batch. When I am frying a lot of chicken, I do like to keep a system going. So once I empty out the first round into the oil, I am going to grab the next round, toss that in the flour, shake that up, and have that sitting on the side. So when that first batch or the batch that's in the oil comes out, toss it in and keep that process going. In between all this, though, yes, I am changing my gloves. Very hygienic over here, especially when you're dealing with raw chicken. Don't nobody want to catch no salmonella, so I made sure this glove was getting changed consistently. I will say though, I'm gonna keep going back to this. I fry hella chicken. Like it took me hella fucking long to fry this chicken. I'm not frying no more chicken, and I think I'm done with Taiwanese chicken just because of the time that it takes. But anyways, yes, shake that up, got that ready. Also, in between all this, I am checking my purple yams. I do want to say I didn't time it, but it probably took me like 45 minutes to boil it down to that nice smooth consistency and texture. Um, but yeah, those was done before I was even done frying chicken. So that should tell you how long I was frying chicken. We like our chicken extra crispy over here, like extra 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 extra. So when it got to that point for the first batch, I scooped that out, let that cool off to the side, as well as tossed in the next batch. When it was cool though, I am going to go ahead and toss that in one of these plastic bread bags with the seasoning blend to shake that up in. And that seasoning blend is just the season I showed y'all earlier, which was the Chinese five spice, cayenne pepper, white pepper, granulated garlic, onion powder, and a little bit of pink Himalayan salt because we are low sodium over here. So just a little bit of that. Now I'm gonna sprinkle that on top of the chicken. This is what it was looking like. This is more than enough for all 4 to 5 batches. You don't need too much of it. It's very like bold, very flavorful. But yes, shook that up in there. And then we ate this first batch. We ate this first batch because by this point I was getting hungry. And I knew I was about to be doing this for a minute. So I went ahead and just split this first batch up, ate that up, and it was hella good, which I was happy because at least I had something to look forward to. But yes, it was nice and good. First batch was gone though, so I started off there again and had to start it over. But it is what it is. I do like using this flour in particular though because it gets my chicken all nice and pretty, like the wings, chicken bites, chicken nuggets, whatever you want to call it. They get all nice and pretty and nice and crispy, which I love. Again, it did take me like 4 to 5 batches, so I am going to continue to repeat this process. That was just super crispy again. That's what that flour does. After all of this, though, I am going to do the final step after I pull out that ube, clean that pot out. I'm going to use that same pot to make the smoky soy garlic edamame. And what I'm doing with that is I'm tossing in a stick of my homemade butter, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of liquid smoke, and some like diced up purple garlic. I love purple garlic. I just found me some at Costco for $6.99 for like a couple of pounds. So shout out Costco. I am not paying $3 for 6 pieces no more. That's out. I thought I had me a little deal there, but no. Stocked up on some from Costco. Anyways, though, I'm gonna toss all that into the pan first. Let those flavors marry before I toss in my edamame. Mix my edamame up in that and sprinkle on top some granulated garlic and some red pepper flakes. Let all those flavors and all that marry and get nice onto the edamame. And then that's pretty much it. I am going to go ahead and plate this up. And we had way more than enough food for seconds as well as leftovers. But yes, please stay tuned to see the rest of the results as well as see the final results. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if y'all like this video. Thank y'all again. Bye.